What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today we're installing the Kies Motorsports Executive Line G80 carbon fiber strut brace. It's already installed, but I'm going to show you the breakdown. It's very simple install, guys. Kies Motorsports did a phenomenal job on the breakdown on how to install it, but I did it. I wanted to show you basically how I did it. So let's get to that video.
So the first thing we want to do is get your body panel covers. I got these from Kies Motorsports. They are phenomenal. It protects my car really well. Link in description if you guys want to get one. Tools that I use: a torque socket wrench, a 15 and a 13, a joint for extending, and a long ball hex joint, because there are some areas that you will need to basically curve in at an angle. This one is a 8mm long ball hex joint. It just makes it easier for you to get into those areas, and it fits perfectly within the screws. In fact, let me show you. So here for this portion, again, it's hard to get in here, right, with an Allen key. So this, you could literally get it in at any angle. It just makes it super simple, super easy. The Allen key was a little hard to get in, and it's just not fun to torque it with this, right? It's just, you're down here now, and then looking here. So, and just get the Allen wrench. Just get the ball hex joint. All right, so we want to start off with the 13mm for the lower V section. I use my Torx wrench for this one. You also use a 15mm to get the top portions. Basically anything above the V, you'll be using a 15mm. So once we remove the old OEM strut brace, so you can set that aside carefully and start placing the pieces, starting off with the V mount first, and just hand tight them. That's all you want to do, make them snug. So make sure that you're placing them in the correct order, because that is important. For the strut bar portion, make sure you measure it right. You could just hand tight the bolts on each end, and that would help you determine the width of the placement. Once the strut's in place, let's get the bolts and add some Loctite to it. And you can torque these at 28 Nm. Again, all the above portions will be torqued at 28 Nm. For the 8mm bolts, you do want to torque them to 34 Nm. And now we're going to start assembling the lower V struts. Again, just make sure that you put some Loctite on the bolts. For the lower V, you are going to tighten them to 56 Nm, and for the rest of the top portions, as mentioned earlier, will be at 28 Nm. Lastly but not least, with the tools provided, you will be tightening the nuts on each of the struts. Now on this, you do want to make it hand tight, just snug, nothing way too tight. You just want to make sure that they don't move out of place. Once it's all done, you can now enjoy this amazing carbon fiber strut brace from Kies Motorsports.
Well, there you have it, guys. It's a very simple install. I mean, it took me about like maybe 20 minutes. And part of that was just me trying to find my sockets, because I am not organized. I got to get organized. But anyways, guys, super simple install. This just upped the game of my engine bay like no other. It looks phenomenal. Now I really want to get other things like the intake, the engine cover, maybe a charge pipe. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do to the engine bay now, because this strut brace looks phenomenal, guys. But anywho, Kies Motorsports, Brian and Gary out there, guys, thank you so much for just sending me this strut brace, guys. If you want one for your G G8X car. Again, for the M3, M4s, G80 or G82s, go to the link in my description. You can order one. Again, I am just amazed on how these little modifications change up the whole engine bay. I'm not a big fan of the OEM ones. It's aluminum, it's heavy, it's just bulky. But this looks just aesthetically pleasing. So guys, thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Comment below if you have any questions. Make sure you subscribe if you like what you see. And yeah, we'll catch you soon.